Okay, guys, we're back. So last episode we took on Brock and we beat him, like super easy. Now we're headed off to Mount Moon. So there's a lot of battles ahead, and because of that, I'm gonna use the in-game fast forward, or the emulator fast forward, to get through these quicker. That way I can commentate over the battles without having to do post commentary. There's less post editing. Quicker video or quicker upload, quicker process of recording, quicker stuff like that, and quicker videos for you to watch. So why don't we get on with this? First battle is right here with this Lass or Cool Trainer, I don't know. You looked at me, didn't you? So this first battle I'm not going to speed up because it's just a normal Lass battle. So she's a level 9 Pidgey. Doesn't really have any flying moves, so let's just straight up use Tackle, I guess. And actually, so that I can remember, before I start this whole thing, I need to open up my menu real quick and do a couple settings. Now we have another Pidgey. Nope. Okay. Level 9 again. Let's just do the same thing. I will speed this up. There we go. Okay. And I don't really think of the emulator speed up as really cheating necessarily, because it's just speeding up your game. So let's heal up. There we go. See how quick that was? I might be using that a little bit more. Probably not too often though. And so now real quick, let's go to the options. I need to change a couple things. So let's have text speed fast, battle animation on. I want battle style to be set, which means you can't switch Pokemon when... Yeah, so now you can't switch Pokemon when, you can't switch Pokemon in the middle of a battle. So let's get on with it. Okay, let's see. There we go. A level 10 Caterpie. So I'll just go Tackle. Did some string shots, just really lower my speed. That's not really much. Now he has a Weedle, level 10. We'll just keep doing that. Because his poison isn't very effective since I'm part poison. Another Caterpie, level 10. So this guy said he met us in Viridian Forest. I guess so, but if I go back there, he'll still be Viridian Forest. Now another guy. I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. This is one of the most notorious youngsters. A lot of people think he's youngster Joey because he has a Rattata. But I don't think he is, because he also has an Ekans. Wrap. Okay, so that Ekans used Wrap, which is one of the worst moves in the game. Like, worst as in best, but worst if you're receiving it. Basically, if that Pokemon is faster than you, you will never be able to hit it as long as it keeps using Wrap. Ooh, we hit level 16. You guys know what that means. I don't believe it. We got $165. What? Bulbasaur is evolving. Turn on the volume. So Bulbasaur evolves into... Dun, 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 Ivysaur. Okay, so let's continue on. I'll skip. Actually, I'll fight basically everybody here. The only people I won't fight are a couple of them. There's only a couple people I won't fight. Yeah. There's only gonna be like one person I won't fight. Okay, I'll just keep going with Tackle here because it's just a Weedle. Kakuna can't really do anything, just keeps using Harden, so I'll just keep using Tackle. Caterpie, just use Tackle again, there we go. Metapod, it will also just same thing as Kakuna, really. There we go. Okay. See this person, no, the last has Rattata. I'll go with Vine Whip. Tackle, I guess. Okay, level 17, Nidoran. I think I can finish this off. I might need a item. Ooh. Let's hope I can finish this off. Nidoran, I don't think it's part poison. Maybe it's just like part ground. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so it's not part ground. Let's just go with Tackle then, I guess. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's go back. Okay. And let's heal up. Ooh. It's kind of fun, though, to see where you end up with the speed up. Okay, second to last guy. Let's use just Tackle. Metapod again, same as Kakuna's. And you can go back here and fight this guy too. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. So he's basically the other youngster, just clone. So this is a Spearow. It's basically a better Pidgey. It only has one evolution instead of Pidgey, which has two. So it's used less, but I'd say if you're using it like competitively, then it's definitely better. Let's just go with Tackle. It's normal flying, so. And he's level 18. Okay, we're done with him. Let's go back here. Here's another last, which we could just go around, but like I said, I'll just be fighting them. Eek, did you touch me? Jigglypuff, a normal type. Becomes a fairy type in later games, but not now. Nothing over there, I don't think. Is this guy? He says, "Whew, better take a rest, Groan. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you." So he's a little messed up because you can't go backwards, as we'll see. You can't go back from Cerulean through this tunnel. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. Well, we've met Geodude before. Brock has one. Let's heal up. Okay, let's see what these guys have to say. I have 6 Pokeballs. Okay, at most you can carry 6 Pokemon. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC, which you can do. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Let's see what this guy has to say. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just 500 Pokédollars. What do you say? No. No, I'm only doing this as a favor to you. Okay, so Magikarp is a water-type Pokemon. It's absolutely useless. Mount Moon Tunnel Entrance. When it evolves at level 20 into Gyarados, it's a lot better, but still not that good. So let's get on with this. And you can get Magikarp basically anywhere with any type of fishing rod. This is a Zubat, poison flying type. Quad resistance to both grass and bug. So it's actually not that bad. It's pretty bad in Generation 1. In Generation 2, it gets a nice evolution. It's pretty good. In fact, I might even end up using it. So let's just go with straight up Tackle. I use Leech Life with which is like a bug version of Leech Seed, kind of. Except it doesn't do it every turn. You have to keep spamming it. This is a little worse. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. Okay, so I don't really remember the exact layout of Mount Moon, just because I haven't played this game in a while. I used to play it a lot, but haven't played in a while. Okay, potion. Speed through this. Weedle, just let's use tackle. Kuna, same thing, just tackle. This last, she's a Clefairy, also a normal type. Becomes a, I think, normal fairy. Or just fairy, I don't really remember. I should probably be using Vine Whip. Yeah. There we go. 19, okay, let's move on. Spawn rate, as you'll notice, is a lot lower in Generation 1. This is another Zubat, which will do the same thing. Before you get on there, I want to see what's down here. Our item, potion. There's a dude, I think this is a scientist or something. Super nerd, yeah. Okay, Magnemite is a electric type, becomes an electric steel type in Generation 2. So currently it's weak to ground, and that's it. So it does not resist grass, so we can just do that. Vine Whip, take him out. Voltorb, also an electric type. Fastest, second fastest Pokemon in the game, I do believe. The fastest is its evolution, so I'm not sure if it's second fastest or not. I don't think so, because probably Dug Trio or Diglett's evolution is probably better. Although I should catch a Zubat if I want to use it. Okay, gave this Cerulean City, another bug catcher, just tackle. Metapod, just keep using tackle. Caterpie, tackle again, there we go. Level 20. Okay. Item here. Rare Candy, that is basically a level up. It will increase the level of a Pokemon up by 1, although it will not gain any EVs, which we're not really going to talk about. EVs are just like added stats that you get from fighting Pokemon. Okay, so I guess I'll capture a Zubat. Oh, that's a perfect chance to capture one. Okay. So, item, there we go. Pokeball. It's so hard to find the items in Generation 1 map. See, yay, we caught it. Okay. New Pokedex. Forms colonies in perpetually dark places. Uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. No nickname. Okay, there we go. And let's get this item. Escape rope. That's basically, if you enter a dungeon and use an escape rope, it will take you to the start of a dungeon. Geodude. I already told you about him. I'm probably not going to catch one, or at least not anytime soon, because they're useless. Absolutely useless. Since that's, I believe, the way to go, let's go down the ladder first. So there's a couple alternate entrances. So that's a Rocket member. If you don't want to fight him, you can just go like this. But since he's the first member of Team Rocket, we should probably fight him. This is a Paris bug grass type. So 4 times weak to flying, 4 times weak to fire. In fact, it's the exact opposite of Charizard and stuff like that. Because Charizard also has a 4 times weakness, or 4 times resistance to grass and bug. So it is literally the exact opposite of Paris and its evolution Parasect. Would be any fire flying, so Charizard and Moltres. So let's just use tackle. Completely useless, Paris. Although it's not that bad as an HM slave, so since I have its health down anyways. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My game crashed. But basically I got the Paris, and my game crashed, so then I had to do the whole thing over again. But I got a Paris, and I got a Zubat and stuff like that. So Paris's Pokedex entry says, Paris burrows to suck tree roots. The mushrooms on its back grow by drawing nutrients from the bug host. And so then I accidentally fought one more trainer that we haven't fought yet, which was she had 2 new Pokemon, an Oddish and a Bellsprout. An Oddish is a grass poison type, It's basically just a really bad version of Bulbasaur. 3 lines, Oddish to uh, Gloom to Vileplume. And then she also had a Bellsprout, which I believe you can only get in blue. Yeah. So Oddish is the red version game, Bellsprout is blue version game. We're playing red, of course. Bellsprout is also Grass Poison, 3 evolutionary line. It's basically if you don't choose a Bulbasaur as your starter, you can basically, either version, you get a Bulbasaur-like Pokemon. So we're gonna fight this. This is the first Team Rocket member. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. Team Rocket, Rocket wants to fight Rocket. Sent out Sandshrew. I told you about him, so I'll just use Vine Whip. And I'm obviously a different level and different stuff because it's not the exact same game. Ooh, I'm out of PP for that. Just PowerPoint, so I'll just finish it off with a tackle. Ooh. Zubat's gonna hurt. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can finish this off with the other Zubat. I might end up dying from this. Ooh, come on. Ooh. Paris, come on, I believe in you. Scratch. Yes, Paris! You know, once I actually defeated like a level 30 Pokemon with a Paris, and it got so many points, it was ridiculous. So, I'll get that HP up, and because I have to go back, I'll just use an escape rope and show you what that does. So an escape rope basically will take you out of any dungeon and bring you to the entrance of it. So let's use this. Nice animation of the spinning, that's fun. There we go. So now we're right at the Pokemon Center, right there. It'll take you to the Pokemon Center of the dungeon, although I do believe in future generations it just takes you outside of the dungeon. Okay, so, whoops, let's go back in. And we got everything there, so now we can just continue this way. So the last that I fought is up here. This last right here, I already fought her. How do you get out of here? She's lost. Like, she is lost. As in, she doesn't know how to get out. Ooh, new guy came here to explore too. Got a Rattata. Just use that. So these Rattatas keep using Quick Attack, which is basically a 40 power move, so same as Tackle, but it has priority, which means it will always move first. There are other priority moves in other games. Ooh, this sucks. We're really not doing so hot right now. That stupid Zubat with this confusion. Okay, I'll just send out another Zubat. Use Leech Life, try and get some stuff back from him. See if I can kill him. Come on. Yeah, Zubat! So obviously I'm not going to use Zubat on my team, but... Moonstone. Oh. Okay, let's try to run. There we go. Let's go... Whoops. Let's go outside real quick. Oops. Get away. Man, we're really not doing so hot right now. That confusion wasn't very fair. Whoops, went the wrong way. I hate all the encounters. When you don't really care if you're getting an encounter, you won't get any. When you really can't have an encounter, you get them. It's super annoying like that. Especially when it's Zubat. Zubat is literally probably by poll, if you took a poll of it, it will be the most annoying Pokemon of all time. Okay. There we go. Heal. Come on. There we go. And notice real quick how the exit is literally right there. And yet you can't just walk that way. Let's do a ton of other stuff first. Just showing you how they condensed it all. Whoops. Actually, yeah, this is where we're going to go first. Go in there. Okay. So let's get this item. TMO1. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Rocket wants to fight. You sent out a Zubat. I'll just use Tackle. 22, trying to learn Poison Powder. Yes, let's delete Growl. Ekans, let's use Tackle again. So it uses Wrap, which means that you can't attack. Basically, it does barely any damage, but you still can't attack. So right here, you have the hidden item in Ether. Ether is basically, it restores PP of a move. Oops, let's run away. Alright, got a Paris. Don't need another one. This is a hiker, I do believe, which almost always uses rock Pokemon. And since Generation 1, they're all rock ground. This is super easy if you have a grass Pokemon. Basically, all hikers are easy if you have a grass or water Pokemon, regardless of generation. Although sometimes they might have a steel Pokemon on them, in which case grass isn't always as good. But water is almost always good against hikers. Grass not as much, but there's still, if you have a grass or water Pokemon against a hiker, your chances are greatly increased. Okay, let's run away from this. Another rocket. Raticate, evolution of Rattata. I'll just go with a Vine Whip. Just a pretty good move. Hyper Fang, or Super Fang. Whatever, I think it's both. Super Fang is really good. Hyper Fang is just pretty powerful. I already told you about it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going. So for most dungeons, I'll just be doing this. Unless they're like a... Oh, crap, why am I using Tackle? Unless it's like a dungeon that like has puzzles and stuff, in which case I will just speed it up in post-editing. So here it's a lot easier to do. You got a Rattata, just Vine Whip. Zubat, just Tackle. There, defeated him. So right there is that rocket. So see, in the wall, that was where we went before. That's the first rocket we fought. So if we go up here, you can get a Moonstone right there. Oops. Okay, Geodude. Let's just run. But if you go up here... Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine! So this is Super Nerd. So let's fight him. Let's wreck his face up. Okay, so that was a Grimer, just a pure poison type, not very good. We're out of Vine Whip. This is Coughing, actually pretty good poison type. In the beta version, that Coughing was LA, and its evolution was NY, as in Los Angeles and New York, because it's Smog Pokemon. Do you want the Dome Fossil? No. Dome Fossil will be revived into Kabuto, and the Helix Fossil, yes we do want, can be revived into Omanite. Those are two Pokemon that we'll see later, quite a bit later in fact, closer to the end of the game. They're pretty good actually. Oh crap, okay, let's just run away then. Run. And you know what, I'm gonna save this real quick because I keep almost pressing escape, and escape is what messes up the is what causes my game to crash. So you notice the time was off there. That's because, oops, whatever. You notice my time is off there. That's just because of the fast forwarding. But I don't really care what time I beat the game in. So we go over here and go up here. Not much over there, but there is an item here. TMO4. And there's a lass up here, which we cannot fight for a while. But in other cases, we can go down here. Down there, you can usually get some Spearow, I do believe, and an Ekans. That's where I get my Ekans whenever I use it. Not very often, but I will sometimes have an Ekans. So now we are in Cerulean City, and I will see you guys. Actually, let's see what the people in here are about. You heard about Bill? Everybody calls him Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't boast about their Pokemon? Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones, too. That Bill, I heard that he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. So I will see you guys next episode as we explore Cerulean City.